You got the wrong guy.
You were always the wrong guy.
2024's most awaited Marvel movie has to be Deadpool and Wolverine. The merc with a mouth and our very own rough, tough, super buff slashing guy pairing up is everyone's dream come true. But wait a minute, didn't we see Wolverine die in Logan? What about Laura Kinney, X-23, who ended up becoming Logan's protege by the end of the movie? If you too are haunted by these questions, then fear not, we at Marvelous Videos have got you covered. So sit down, get cozy, and let's get to unraveling what happens to Laura Kinney in this movie. But before we go into explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you, and let's begin. Who is X-23 and Logan? If you by any chance ended up missing the introduction of Laura Kinney and Logan, then no worries, I'll give you a brief recap. Created along with several other kids by Alkali Transigen Group, Laura Kinney, designated as X-23, was meant to be a soldier. She was a part of the Transigen project under the supervision of Xander Rice. And how did Xander Rice make her? Well, he captured women and used them as his very own incubators for the embryos made up of genetic samples from the mutants. And in the case of Laura, the genetic sample used was that of Wolverine, which was provided by the Alkali Lake team. That's why she has his healing powers, retractable claws, you know, the whole shebang. The scientific group even went a step further and coated her claws with adamantium, but to ensure that she was not too strong like her biological father, they left her skeleton as it was. Now, the project was continued, and after the creation of X-24, who came out to be the best mindless super soldier ever created, all the kids of the X-23 were considered to be failures. They were going to be killed, as failure is simply not tolerated by the group. However, since the nurses at the scientific facility had grown attached to the kids, they banded together and smuggled the kids out. One of the nurses, Gabriela Lopez, decided to adopt Laura and make sure that she reached the safe haven for mutants in North Dakota, aptly called Eden. However, the Reavers were after them and Gabriela ended up getting killed. Lucky for her, Laura ended up in the hands of Logan and Charles Xavier, who were also on the run. While X-24 did kill Charles Xavier in one of his attacks in the hope of bringing Laura back, this ended up putting Logan and Laura together, and the pair made their way to North Dakota. On their way there, Logan and Laura formed a father-daughter-like connection. So when Logan refused to cross the border with Laura and go with her, the group of children led by Richter, Laura took that rejection hard. But when Logan heard that the X-24 had managed to catch up to the kids and Laura, he went after them, ensuring he could save the kid he had grown to love. This fight ended with Logan being mortally wounded and X-24 shot dead by an adamantium bullet. After shooting X-24 down, Laura sat with Wolverine, comforting him in his dying breath, and as a testament to him, she turned over the cross on his grave to form an X, a clear homage to Logan's long career as the X-Men. The movie ends with Laura crossing the border with her friends. Is she back, or is she from a different universe? After such a heart-wrenching story, obviously when the news of Deadpool and Wolverine became public, everyone was excited to see if Laura would return. In the first trailer of the movie, we see Wolverine refer to someone as a kid, and when the final trailer came out, this kid turned out to be none other than Laura Kinney. And lo and behold, in the trailer, we see Daphne Keane as Laura Kinney. Daphne did pull an Andrew Garfield on us and kept her involvement with this movie on the down low, so definitely seeing her in the trailer was quite a gotcha moment. But does that mean that she is from the same timeline as Logan, or is she an alternate variant? Well, so far from the trailers, we can understand that this Wolverine is an alternate variant of the Wolverine we followed in Logan. However, Laura is from the Logan timeline. That is why she's seen saying that in her life, Logan was always a hero, while this Wolverine seems rather doubtful and self-depreciating. We are hoping that in this movie, we can learn more about what happened to Laura after she went to Canada, and maybe, just maybe, as she did in Logan, she would motivate and bring this broken-down version of Wolverine back together. As we already know that Deadpool and Wolverine will be bringing many versions of the Marvel heroes from, like, all over the multiverse, we have reasons to believe that maybe Laura would be the part of the Void who would join the duo to help take down Cassandra Nova. If this movie goes well, maybe we will get to see Daphne's Laura return in the Avengers vs. X-Men that will be reworked into Avengers 5. Maybe we will get to see her don the iconic Wolverine costume and become the official Wolverine.
Is that what you said when your world went to shit?
Marvel's verdict. I don't know about you guys, but I'm sure am quite excited about the movie. While this flick is a meta movie, which is created to help the transition of Deadpool from 20th Century Fox to Marvel Studios, it is also the much-awaited and well-deserved sign-off to the non-MCU Marvel movies, which we have been blessed with for the past 20 years. With Jennifer Garner returning as Elektra, Aaron Stanford as Pyro, and Tyler Mane as Sabretooth, this movie is like a blast from the past, but also something entirely new mixed together. So don't forget to book your tickets as the movie will hit the theaters on the 26th of July 2024. If you like our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks everyone.
Move!